So, let's talk about taking back control of your life. We're going to break down 5 simple, really powerful habits that can totally reset your focus and your confidence. And it all starts from the exact moment your alarm goes off.
And this right here, this is the core idea, the foundation for everything we're about to cover. I mean, think about it. Your day doesn't just happen to you. Nope, it's built brick by brick in those first few critical hours.
Okay, so here's a truth that might be a little tough to hear. Most people don't fail because they're weak or lazy. They fail because their morning routine is weak. A life doesn't just collapse all at once, it kind of erodes one bad morning at a time. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got the morning that literally trains you to be average. You hit snooze, you grab the phone, you're teaching your brain to just react to whatever comes its way. But on the right, that's the complete opposite. It's proactive. It sets a powerful, intentional tone for the whole day.
And believe it or not, the entire battle for your day, it's won or lost in this tiny little window, the first 10 seconds after your alarm rings. That's it. That's the moment of decision right there.
So that brings us right to our very first habit. You have to win the alarm. This is the first domino. It's a foundational act of discipline, and it has to fall in the right direction.
Let's just be brutally honest about what the snooze button really is. It is not 5 more minutes. It's a training session. Every single time you hit it, you're telling your brain, hey, when things get a little hard, it's okay to back down. And you better believe that lesson carries through your entire day. And the solution? It's actually super simple. Set one fixed wake-up time. And I don't mean a guideline, I mean a non-negotiable rule. It doesn't matter if you went to bed late, alarm rings, you get up. Over time, your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, it actually adjusts and it gets way easier. Remember, control doesn't start the night before, it starts in the morning.
All right, so you're out of bed. The next step is immediate physical action. It's about sending a clear, loud signal to your brain and your body that, hey, the day has begun and you are in charge. So here's the game plan. You're up. First thing, a full glass of water. Rehydrate. Kickstart your system. Then you move. A quick walk, a short run, anything to get the oxygen flowing to your brain. But the most important step here is number 4. Do not, under any circumstances, pick up your phone. The second you do, you've lost. You're already reacting to the world's agenda, not your own.
Okay, now that your body's been activated, it's time for habit 3. We're going to fuel your brain for peak performance. We're not just filling your stomach here.
Look, it really breaks down like this. Sugary, packaged stuff. It gives you a quick spike, sure, but then a hard crash, leaving you totally unfocused. But high protein, real foods, we're talking fruits, vegetables, oats. That gives you sustained energy. You're not just eating, you are eating to perform.
And you know, there's a powerful mental game going on here too. When you take just a few minutes to prepare your own simple, healthy meal, you're not just making food, you're reinforcing the identity of someone who's disciplined, someone who's in control of their own lifestyle.
All right, habit 4. Your body is active, your brain is fueled. Right now, you are in your peak state of focus. This is the time to use that energy on what actually matters the most. This is what we call the golden window. You know, those first few hours of the morning are when your focus and your brain power are at their absolute highest. So the goal is simple. Figure out your single most important or difficult task for the day and get it done before 11 a.m. No phone, no social media, just deep, focused work. You know, checking off a bunch of easy tasks first, it might make you feel productive, but it's an illusion. Real progress, that amazing feeling of accomplishment that just lightens up the rest of your day, that comes from conquering the hard thing first.
And now we're at the 5th and final habit. This is the one that really ties everything together. It's about shifting from just reacting to stuff to actually designing your day with intention.
And the key to this whole process, it's just one simple number, 3. This is your magic number for creating clarity and making sure you focus on what's actually going to move the needle. It's called the rule of 3. Before your day gets all crazy, you just take 10 minutes to identify the 3 absolute most important things that have to get done. Everything else, that's just a bonus. This stops your energy from being wasted on trivial stuff and keeps you aimed right at your biggest goals. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the choice you're making. In a proactive life, you are the architect. In a reactive life, notifications, emails, and other people's requests, they become the architect. Planning is what separates the two.
And as we wrap up, please remember this. The goal is not to be perfect with these habits every single day.
That's impossible. The real goal is consistency. Some days will be better than others, for sure, but just showing up every single morning, that's what builds the momentum for real, lasting change. So often we wait around for these huge, life-changing moments, but that's just not how transformation works. It happens in that small, quiet decision you make when the alarm goes off. It happens when you choose your own day instead of your phone. So, I'll leave you with this question. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm rings and you have those 10 seconds, what are you going to choose? To stay the same or to start building a new you? The choice is all yours.